I have forgotten my watch.
It's okay.
I have the date on, so I don't know what date it is.
I can tell you my heartbeat is currently 70 beats per minute. Hold on.
What's the time? It's 8:49.
It's Friday, the 11th of August.
And we're at Glasgow Central again.
I want to say good morning in Gaelic. Martin Bar. We're off to
Carlisle
via
Stranraer,
Kilmarnock,
and then back to Glasgow Central. Again, it will be the most visited station. One in Glasgow, you say it.
all the stations.
Completing a bit of the longest bit of track between two stations. Now, we did consider getting out of Lockerbie and getting a taxi to Gretna to get married.
To who?
I don't know, but instead we're just going to go down the rail and change at Carlisle because we have to meet someone.
This is Lockerbie. The next stop will be Carlisle.
No? You've made your intent clear. Can you be like...
ScotRail, I wish they give us a tie now.
Plenty of time. Let's get in the picture.
Hello.
Did you get me a sandwich?
I did.
Cool. Okay, now will you marry me?
Don't know. We're at Gretna Green, famous for elopements and young lovers running across.
This is Gretna Green. This train is for Glasgow Central. The next stop is Annan.
Famous for elopements and young lovers running across the English-Scottish border to get married. In Gretna station there is also a wedding garden, so a garden full of flowers connected to marriage, and we are going to meet the gentleman responsible for this and many other wonderful flower gardens across the Scottish network very, very shortly.
Attention conductor, call for aid activated.
So Dumfries used to have a factory that canned and made evaporated milk, the Carnation Factory.
Is he going overboard?
Yeah.
The trouble is that the train left Carlisle 4 minutes late. It lost a minute, it's 5 minutes late. I think it's only 3 minutes late. We had a 5-minute connection at Kilmarnock onto one of the very rare Stranraer trains. So we've got about 90 seconds to run over from platform 3 to platform 1 to make the Stranraer train. We have to make the Stranraer train. I wonder if there are other people on this train. Are you going to Stranraer as well? But that's on the same train, isn't it? So is it a footbridge or an underpass? You've never done it before either. Follow what? There's a girl here off camera. You can't see. She's also like, oh, hang on, is it that side? If it's that side, you got to bust through first.
It's on.
So we're gonna find it's on platform 1. We're gonna do it. Go to platform 1. Platform 1. We got one there. We're gonna make it.
We've got 2 minutes. This is Kilmarnock.
We've just made it. It's not 2 minutes short.
Hello!
We were worried.
train to Stranraer, and I am delighted to be chatting to Louis Ward. Louis,
Nice to meet you.
you are really involved in the ScotRail, the Doctor Station scheme, particularly their gardening side of that project. So can you tell us first of all just a little bit about what you do?
We maintain and look after in excess of 20 stations plus. So as a small group of 15, 16 volunteers, we're out most days looking after station gardens.
We have seen so many wonderful flower displays as we've been travelling around, and there's something a little bit extra special about the gardens that you look after. A lot of them have different themes.
We have a wedding garden in Gretna and also in Dumfries, something quite unique. We have the only biblical garden next to a station, I'm hoping to say in the world.
So we've reached Stranraer. I very luckily have Louis for a few more minutes because we have some of your displays here. Could you just talk us through some of them?
Yes, love to. We have some cordyline. These plants that we've got stand up to wind conditions, and as today we're having a job to stand up.
You mentioned a particular type of plants from New Zealand. Why did you choose to put those here particularly?
Because these plants will stand up to salt conditions.
Okay.
Plants generally will get killed with salt in the wind and so forth, but these have survived even on gale force 10. They're still here, just about surviving.
Louis, thank you very much again.
Thanks very much.
Stranraer Station used to be a port up until 2011, and you can see really clearly how interconnected the railway station was to the port itself. Here we have the platform of the station, and here we have the passenger walkway, and this door here that's now blocked up, this doorway would have taken you onto the ferry. The reason the port is no longer here is that the ferry company moved it about 5 miles further up the coast because the shorter distance saved them money. But what that means is it is much more difficult for passengers to get to the ferry itself. If you come here to Stranraer Station, you then have to get either a taxi or a coach up to the new port. There is, as I understand it, a coach service from Ayr, which is much further up the line, that can take you to the port as well. But there is no direct connection from the train to the port as there used to be. As a result, Stranraer Station seems a little bit sad.
So while I was getting drone shots, what were you doing?
I was telling everybody about the history of the station.
You were telling people about the history of the station?
Yes.
You know what this means, don't you? It means I have to go and do the castle.
Yep.
It's time for Jeff Explores. So I'm walking down what appears to be the high street. Lots of shops. Sadly, lots of charity shops. I think since the boats moved, some businesses have gone under. Ah, I've just found the castle. I want to say they're ravens. They're probably not. They're probably just crows. But part of me wants to make an association about the ravens of the Tower of London and the lovely castle that is here. Hang on. It's at this point that Vicky normally wipes the lens. I don't have a tissue, so I'm just going to use my jacket. Yeah, it's a bit better. Do you want some history of the castle? See, this is why castles are brilliant, because they're just... I don't know, what does she normally say? I don't know why she likes castles, she just does. I'm just hoping that you can get to the top and then have a view from the top. That's what I think is brilliant about castles. You can make it to the top, and there is a view. Hurrah! Including the station, which is there, and the charity shop, which is there.
Today, a string of incredible views through rain, cloud and sunshine. That's all. Kilmarnock Station. It's a great example of the Adopt a Station scheme. Lots of community. Got the gardens, the flowers. Have you spotted anything else? Community.
We need to come and see all this stuff over here. We're at, what's it called? Say it in Gaelic. Gaelic. Train's going. Train is going! We've got to get the stopper, so the fast train is going! And we're getting that slow one instead.
Is it a pacer? I know.
And apart from the small matter of Falkirk Grahamstone, that kind of wraps up Glasgow. And we're heading for Glasgow Central, and that will have been to Glasgow Central one more time than Leeds. Glasgow Central, congratulations, you actually win. Well done.
Gleeks? Glasgow or Leeds? I just combined it, Glasgow and Leeds.
Leeds. You do a
Facebook Live.
Okay, say bye to YouTube.
Bye YouTube.
Bye YouTube.
Because the shorter distance saves them money. But what that means is any passengers who want to catch the ferry, the train service no longer is a fast and don't use that.